guys, so I am back with another video, and in this video I am showing you guys my top 6 favorite highlighters. And I was gonna do 5, but I was like, I just could not pick 5 because I truly have more than 5 in my collection that I really love. So I figured I'd just show you guys like my top 6, and I did kind of decide between like my high-end, and I decided between like my drugstore, and between those two I rounded up my top 6 MVPs, and I figured I would share the video with you guys. So let's get started. First one, and I guess I'll go like no, I won't go in order as far as like 6 to 1 because that will make it even more harder. But the first one that I have, it is by Lorac. It is in Gilded Honey, and I picked this up from Ulta, and you guys, this highlighter is life. Like, it is a gorgeous golden highlighter, and I do have it on today, and here is the swatch of it on my hand. But that's what I have on my face today, and you guys, look at that glow. Like, and this only cost $30, and I really feel like when I first heard about it, I was like, you know what, everything you hear on YouTube is pretty much always hyped up, so am I really gonna like it? And I figured, you know what, it's only $30, and it's a really pretty like golden color, and I like more of like golden highlighters because it just looks better on my skin tone. So I went to the store and I swatched it, and that was the swatch that I pretty much got on my hand, and I was like excited. Now, you know, that would be gorgeous on your skin tone. So I went ahead, I picked it up, and you guys, I am so in love with it, and I really feel like it is up there with like Becca's highlighters. And again, it's really pretty much the cheapest one that I have as far as like high end, because everything else I have is like up there in price, and I feel like this one honestly like blows some of the other highlighters out there. So if you haven't tried it out, definitely pick it up. I think you will love it. Again, it's by Lorac. It's called Gilded Honey. So yeah. Next one that I have, it is from Becca. It is called Topaz. You guys know that Becca highlighters pretty much speak for themselves. They are super pigmented. They are definitely finely milled. Here is the swatch for Topaz right here on my hand. Now on me, it's more of like a bronzy color, but it's so pretty, you guys. And again, her highlighters are finely milled. They're not chunky and glitter. They do not have like those chunky flakes, because I hate those chunky flakes in highlighters. I just prefer a nice natural like smooth finish to a like glowing from within, not chunky flakes all over my face. So I really love her highlighters. They are quite expensive, but you definitely get what you pay for. And I mean, come on now, this is gonna last you a long time. You do have a mirror on top, but yes, I do have it in Topaz, and I do want to get Opal next, but I figured this and, you know, the other one I have is pretty much suffice for right now. But I do love this one. All right, next one I have is from M.A.C. It's called Oh Darling. This one pretty much just came out, but I already used it and I fell in love with it. And I mean, I could not put it in a video, because when I swatched it on my skin, I was just like, oh my god, Saida, this is so beautiful. And it's supposed to be the dupe for Whisper of Guilt. And I did use this in my, I think it was my, I don't know, but one of my tutorials. I'll like link it somewhere right here so you guys can see how it looks on my skin tone. But I did use it in one of my tutorials, and I thought it was gorgeous. M.A.C highlighters or M.A.C products never disappoint me, and I really wanted to get my hands on this because I didn't get a chance to get Whisper of Guilt, and that was like a limited edition one. So when they said this was pretty much a dupe for it, I wanted to just get it and kind of see, you know, what the hype was about. And I'm so happy that I got it, because this too is limited edition. So if you did not get it, I feel so sorry for you. But yes, this one is also finely milled. It is definitely not flaky or chunky. It's just a nice, really pretty highlighter. So have this one. And this one cost, I want to say it was probably like 40 something dollars. But yes, have this one. And then my next one is from Bobbi Brown. It is in Bronze Glow, and you guys know I just hauled this recently, but again, I used it and I was just so in love with it. And I was just like, Saida, you are on a roll with your highlighters. This is Bronze Glow right here. Now, I will say it is sort of similar to Topaz, where it has that bronzy color. because when you look at it, it looks a little bit golden, but then when you swatch it on you, it's kind of like, okay, it's truly a bronze color. But it's still really pretty on my skin tone. I just think compared to like my gold highlighters, I just think the gold highlighters look a little bit better than the bronze, because the gold, you can kind of like see it on your skin tone, well, on my skin, whereas the bronze is kind of like a nice flush of color. But nonetheless, I still do like it. I probably have to be like a little bit extra heavy-handed with this to kind of get that like boom highlight on fleek look. But her powder, well, her highlighter is really gorgeous. Again, it's finely milled, it's not flaky, it's not chalky, it's just really pretty. So yes, and be careful with highlighters, because you guys, if they drop, they will like shatter and crack, and that would not be good. So just be careful with your highlighters. So I have this, and I have, oh, and this one was quite expensive. I got it from Sephora. It was quite expensive, but you do get a lot of product. And then the fifth one that I have is from Makeup Forever. It's their Pro Sculpting Duo. I have mine's in, I want to say it's 2. Yes, 2. But here it is, if I can get it open. Oh my god, it does not want to open, you guys. Okay, here it is. So you do have your bronzer up here, and then you have your highlighter down here. And I really wish that this whole thing was the highlighter, because I don't use the bronzer. I just don't think it would do anything for me. I might give it a try for like my eyeshadows, but I haven't tried it out yet. But let's talk about the highlighter. You guys, look at this highlighter. So pretty. It is right there. Oh my god, you guys. Like, this was, I want to say this was my second highlighter that I bought, and I was just so blown away because, you know, everyone kept talking about it. And again, it's one of those products that's like, okay, they keep talking about it, I'm not gonna like it. I knew 01 was not gonna be for me, because that's more like a pinky highlighter, and come on now, like, what is that supposed to do for me? So when I seen that they had the golden one, I was like, that's more of my preference and my taste. And I had just got the Makeup Forever foundation and powder, so when I seen this, I was like, you know what, the foundation and powder haven't disappointed you yet, so just give the highlighter a try. And I am so in love with it, and I just really wish this whole thing was the highlighter. Like I said, no one really talks about this anymore, because everyone is talking about Becca, or they're talking about that M.A.C one that just came out, Oh Darling, or they're talking about Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. But when they first came out, this was pretty much the hype on YouTube. Again, no one really talks about it anymore, but I still like it, I still use it, and I still wear it. So if you haven't tried it, definitely give it a try. I think you would definitely love it. And moving on to my last one, it is from Becca, and it is the infamous Champagne Pop. It's the collaboration that they did with Jaclyn Hill, and you guys, this highlighter pretty much speak for itself. Here it is right here. And I can definitely say the reason why this one is so popular is because it truly works for everyone's skin tone. And you guys know with most highlighters, it either works for like fair skin tones, you have your dark skin tones, but nothing truly works for everybody. But this highlighter truly works for everybody. I've seen it on fair skin tones, dark skin tones, and it looks gorgeous on everyone. So she did a really awesome job, and I pretty much told you guys about Becca highlighters already. Again, they're just good quality highlighters, and she is the highlighter queen, so you just can't take it from her. But I am so in love with this. Only thing is it's limited edition, so I don't use it as often because I really want to like savor what I have left in my pan. But I am so in love with it. If you guys haven't tried it, definitely try Amazon. I don't know. Or get, I know she do have that kit that just came out with the 2 other colors. I know Champagne Pop is in that one, so you can get the kit if you want to try Champagne Pop. I don't know how the other 2 highlighters work, but at least you can get Champagne Pop that way. But yes, you guys, that is my top 6 favorite highlighters. If you guys have any questions about them, please leave your questions in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.